Hello, I'm Ann Keeler Evans. The priestess and peacemaker is in with a reading on the bright of the moon using the Major Arcana deck from my Peacemaker's Tarot for the 21st century. Each night, I draw one card asking us to think differently about furthering our journey on the peace path. The bright of the moon has arrived and it's time to dance in its beauty. Night 1, count your blessings. Night 2, celebrate the peace path and your work. Night 3, commit with new vision to the peace you pass. Following these 3 readings, I offer a consolidation reading reviewing the arc and combined possibilities of these 3 cards. How will you adjust your course for peacemaking with the moon from this reading?
Well, hello, and here we are on the second night of the full emergence moon, which is the brightest night of the moon. The eclipse is balancing between the first night and the second night, or the second really morning. And it's a wonderful, they call it a blood moon, as they call anything that gets caught in the shadow of the earth, which is standing between the moon, or the sun, earth, moon. But what's going to happen because of this moon outside of the beauty? Hard to tell. Question is, what are we willing to think about and help make happen? And that's really, I think, what's exciting here. So the word that came up for the night of the full moon is, well, first, the responsibility of the full moon is to celebrate. And the word that came up is transformation. And so I think we're invited not only to celebrate the transformation that is coming, although it is challenging and we're working through some very hard stuff in this country, and things are going to be uncomfortable, and we're going to have to be there for one another. But that's the transformation we're invited into, the possibility of being there for one another, of being there where we need to be. I know a lot of people right now are saying we have to stand against this, we have to fight against that, and there are things that perhaps we choose not to be complicit with, but I think this is time to be about the business of building what we need to build. Things are so crazy in our country right now. So looking at what that is and what it's going to be and how we're going to deal with that, it's not necessarily helpful because it's going to change tomorrow. And things are needed from us. Peace is needed from us. And also weaving a net so that when the bow breaks, there's a place to catch all the people, all the broken hearts and souls that will be falling down. And we're just the people to do that. So it was interesting then that the card today was transformation. Number 13. And what's it say? Evolution continues with growth and possibilities. Transformation is inclusive. Life will progress without you, as change, whether growth or decay, is part of the cycle. Step into transformation and participate in the wonder. Transformation is based on your ability to release and to unfold. Transformation is neutral, so release the past and the unhealthy and unfold your desire for the pursuit of a nonviolent, peaceful future. Change for change's sake is worthless. But we're not changing for change's sake. We're changing for peace's sake because the world needs us as peacemakers. The Mobius goes around between these two positive possibilities. One is releasing. We talk about cultures class life's fluidity as evil to be feared and worked against. We want to stand somewhere. I invite you to stand on the peace road. I invite you to keep moving on that peace road and to keep inviting people on. And we all hold on long past any logical ending. We stay in relationships long after meaning has left. And we stay not because we're willing to work at bringing new meaning into that. We just stay seated in our own grumpy corners, not looking at people. And why cling to old patterns rather than releasing yourself to new possibilities? What if we are the ones who bring about peace in the world? And to think about legacy. And was a almost 73-year-old woman. I'm old enough to think about, what is it I leave the world? And think about what I received for someone or a situation that positioned me to move towards my dreams. What legacies do we leave behind us? Use your legacy of love for transformation and peace. We have such possibilities here. Are we going to take that opportunity? Oh, I hope so.
Find out more about me at AnnKeelerEvans.org. Support me at patreon.com, AnnKeelerEvans. Following the moon is a lovely way to measure and celebrate life's beauty and bounty. Please join me. Salam, shalom, peace, and blessed be.